All right, and one of the most unique and weird kind of signings and pickups, it shows that Jim Harbaugh is willing to think outside of the box. And the NFL is an ever-changing sport. They're trying to go more international. They're trying to find people from all different places. And this is a first for me, where the Lions have found a player. Like, I'm just like, who in the world is this? But they have brought in a wide receiver that isn't fast. He's stupid fast. All right. And they're bringing in this guy. His name is Praise Oki. All right. And I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. I can't find it anywhere, but he has absolutely game breaking speed. Where did they find this guy? All right. Look at this. I want you to see this. He was named the NFL's International Player Pathway Class of 2024 as he looks to make an NFL roster without having, wait for it, any college football experience. This is different than getting a guy who's played college football in Canada. This is different than getting a guy who's played some football overseas and whatever kind of they look like. He's played football at college with the club team at Ohio State, which is quite a step down from college football. You think? All right, but he is still an elite athlete. How much of an elite athlete? Okay, he came to Ohio State as a track star. All right, so we're going to look at a lot of different things. He ran a 10.29 100-meter dash during his senior season. All right, for comparison, we know DK Metcalf was a big track guy. All right, he ran a 10.37. So he's faster than Metcalf. Metcalf is one of the fastest receivers in the league and has been clocked with a 4.33 second 40-yard dash. All right, he's not the same physical specimen, but we know has the same kind of speed. In some ways, it's just as good, if not better, because, I mean, I'm not saying he's better than Metcalf. Sorry. I don't want to, confuse anyone on that, but he is going to have a different type of speed as well. But there's a couple of things that made no sense to me. He is a straight line runner. That's what he is. And if you have watched the Baltimore offense, all right, which, as we know, a lot of that is over here with the Chargers, they like to have a guy that is a flat burner. So he ran the 40. He did do a pro day. He has pretty good height at 6'2". It's not like he's this little tiny guy. All right, so you can put him on the outside. Actually, shockingly had good bench numbers for a wide receiver, which was shocking to me for a track star. Decent weight at almost 200 pounds. All right, but look at this speed. And this is a guy who is a trained 100-yard dash sprinter, not a 40-yard. All right, he ran a 4.39 with but there is a good chance based on the way he ran that he has now. This is a guy who could have the highest top-end speed almost in the NFL. You look at him, and you got to put him up there with the Jamison Williams. You got to put him up there. I would say in a 100-yard dash, he's going to beat Tyreek Hill. You've got to put him up there with just these guys that are the fastest people we've seen when it comes to speed. And you can say, well, how much of that speed is important? It is important when you have a quarterback who has a rocket arm like Justin Herbert, because he can throw the ball far and let people run under it. Like, that's a real thing. That's a real thing. All right, now, here's where we come down to earth. And we're going to talk about two more things. All right, is it likely that he's going to make the roster? No. All right, he'd be lucky to even make a practice squad team. But if he does make the practice squad, know that there absolutely could be a future for this guy as a Charger. It's really that simple. All right, another thing I want to talk about, I might even do a separate video on this. This is just a quick video. The Chargers have signed first-round draft pick Joe Alt to his rookie contract. This happened a few days ago. 4 years, $33.1 million. Thank you, ads. All right, with the Chargers, he'll receive $20.9 million in a signing bonus. His contract also includes a fifth-year option to keep him through the 2028 NFL season. Yeah, duh, he's a first-round pick. All right, we know that. All right, this is a guy that I'm talking about is going to be unbelievable. He's already working with the starting unit. I'm excited to see what he looks like at minicamp. And kind of look at that. Now, there's not going to be too much contact at minicamp. There really can't be. Teams have been fine for it. That team right there. Dang it. All right. So, anyways, if you're new to this channel, we started this because we love Jim Harbaugh. We are Michigan fans. We live in Michigan. We're following him to the West Coast. All right. And we want to give you as non-biased as possible view of your Chargers. And also, we just understand the coach that you have. I watched Harbaugh, being a Michigan fan, at his time in Stanford, watched him heavily when he was with the 49ers, and then, of course, over the last decade with the Michigan Wolverines. So watching him at all levels, I understand what you're getting. These are the type of players that he builds his team around, the Joe Alts. All right, the solid, big-armed quarterback is something he actually does love. All right, but not making him throw too much. He wants a solid run game. We have heard that the Chargers now have a offensive line that is standing out of 5 starters. And if that can continue on, you're going to have a solid season. All right, thanks so much for watching. Hope you like it. Quick video. See you on the next one.